three cues from your statement. One is no new sanctions have been imposed to Russia. It was a red carpet meeting, a cordial meeting, and you said that United States or Trump wants to do business with Russia. This is a breakthrough. Shamsul Alam Pantho, how are you going to see this?
Well, thank you and very good afternoon to you, Mr. Rashid Kanchan, and of course I'm happy to see Barrister Saber Hussain in our studio. Good morning to Norman Floyd Barnes, and thanks to him to open the show. Let me emphasize here that tomorrow on Monday, Zelensky is to meet Donald Trump in Washington and to discuss details on ending war. We know the last time when Volodymyr Zelensky was in the Oval Office, he was seen being bullied by Donald Trump, saying that you do not know what you are doing, you are messing with World War III. But a situation has now changed. I'll tell you from the meeting between Putin and Donald Trump, it was definitely a play of power play. And what I realized is that the both leaders came down from their respected airlines. They both had a red carpet laid out for them, and then later on, they addressed the entire summit, and the summit was this time opened by Vladimir Putin himself. And some of the comments that he made were very so significant. He said during his speech that if there was no Joe Biden as the 46th president, this war would have never started. So that's a very stark comment that he made, which kept most of the reporters in that room very shocked. But from my understanding is that we will understand and see and analyze how this war is to end. But Donald Trump seems he's thinking in a broader image. He's looking forward to a peace treaty instead of looking forward to an immediate ceasefire.
NATO or European leaders are part of it. I want to do a question to our international affairs commentator, because he has a deep study on this particular issue, NATO's engagement, United States leadership, and the battle in the Ukrainian soil. My question is, European leaders praised Trump's peace initiative but rejected, the word has come directly, rejected broader changes. How united is Europe in its stance on Ukraine? Do you find any suspicious something that is going to be happen regarding the Ukrainian interest from European Union or NATO members?
Very eloquent question by you, Mr. Rashid. What I want to point out is we've seen how the NATO spending had been raised by 5% up until 2035. That's almost 10 years from now. And I'm pretty sure that NATO has a plan to understand the Russian aggression towards Ukraine, and not only Ukraine. I see the leader of Hungary, Viktor Orban, he's trying to praise Donald Trump and Russia, as the media reports, and as people say that he's also a very good staunch supporter of Vladimir Putin. Now, NATO is an alliance of Europe and the two North Atlantic countries, US and Canada as well. So in my understanding is they are trying to figure out where America and America's administration fits into this war between Russia and Ukraine. Mr. Sarwar had pointed out the annexation of Crimea, which happened quite some time ago. But that is just how the Russian machine or the Russian plan is to, Russian intention is to reclaim much of their land that they had lost, or the territories they had lost during the fallout of the Federation. And before, even earlier shows, I picked it out that Azerbaijan and Russia are having some kind of issues. Historically speaking, even that countries also have historical ties with Russia. But as per your question regarding NATO, they are to understand where this Russian offensive is going to go. America had tried its level best at a dialogue in Alaska, even though it did not create any standing results. As of now, Donald Trump is scheduled to meet Volodymyr Zelensky tomorrow. So definitely tomorrow we'll understand which part or how much he is leaning towards Russia, or whether he is leaning at all towards Ukraine. Of course, Europe and European nations will reject any kind of land allocation towards Russia, and if Russia even tries, that definitely they will reject the idea of doing so. But the US administration definitely needs to focus on a long-lasting peace treaty in accordance to its commitments to NATO as well.